I absolutely despise how misleading this headline is. Nearly 1/3 of Gen Z singles, sure, are going on dates just for free food. A girl's got to eat. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. I've talked about this before, both on the health side of things and on the main channel side of things. Okay, there are women that are out there. Okay, there are girls that are out there, whatever the hell you want to call them, 304s, hoes that are out there that have guys in their phone, simps, orbiters, whatever you want to call them. Instead of having them listed by their name, they have them listed by the service they can provide for them. Taxi, concert tickets, or even lunch and dinner. So for members of Gen Z, a romance can come with a price tag, and a budget. According to a new report, nearly 1 in 3 singles, 31% born between 97 and 2012, admit that they've gone on a date just for a free meal, according to an Intuit survey of 1,500 U.S. adults conducted in September. The study found that money is increasingly shaping relationships, from date night budgets to deciding who pays the bill. We're really still having this conversation, huh? Okay. Overall, 51% of Americans said that they're dating less due to economic concerns. We talked about this earlier this year, I think, if I recall correctly, with Gen Z hit the hardest at 58%. Yet many are redefining a good date around affordability and creativity. For Gen Z, financial habits and ambition are becoming part of the new love language, said Ashley Ewald, a Georgia Tech public policy student in her 20s. Money and financial security have become major focuses in dating because they represent stability. Nearly half of Gen Z and millennials say that they don't feel financially secure. It's so funny because yesterday we were just talking about the spending habits of this very frivolous generation. So forgive a bit of my snarkiness in regards to, there's just not enough money going around. No, you're just poor planners. Anyways, according to a Deloitte survey released earlier this year, Ewald said inflation and cost of living pressures have made creative budget-friendly dates more common, with from home-cooked dinners to shared side hustles. Almost half of Americans say the sweet spot for a first date budget is between $50 and $100. No, it shouldn't be anything really more than $20, so stop it. Okay, for a 22-year-old for 22-year-old Jacksonville, Florida media professional Katie Fights, the trend rings true. A girl's got to eat, but I wouldn't want to go out with just anyone for a free meal. Yes, you would. Risk usually outweighs the reward. And you're probably a bitch who probably has like a Rolodex of different issues and different checklists that you would make some beta jump through in order to have the opportunity to simply pay for one of your meals. Meanwhile, if Chad Thundercock walks around, you'd be more than happy to lick whipped cream off of his abs and call that lunch. She said that she's fine with splitting the cost or even covering a round of drinks. No, she's not. But she expects effort in return. You can't afford a $15 drink. Don't ask somebody out. Let me just run this back. She's fine with splitting the cost or even covering a round of drinks. If you can't afford a $15 drink, don't ask somebody out. Okay. If I want to go out with somebody ambitious, who knows? Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. I want somebody driven. I want somebody like over 6 feet tall. He's got 6-pack abs. He makes 6 digits a year. He loves dogs. He has a good relationship with his mom. Shut up. Like many of her generation, Fight says that she prefers low pressure, affordable dates. Yeah, exactly. That you don't have to commit to, but you can reap all the benefits of. I'm not bitter. No, of course not. Grabbing coffee, walking on the beach, or getting a drink instead of an expensive dinner. Okay, cool. Let's just see if you'd ever put that into practice. Jason Lee, founder of the dating app Love Track, which provides date ideas, conversation starters, and birthday and anniversary reminders, said members of Gen Z are more frugal and creative when it comes to date nights. Some of the most popular date ideas on the app are free or low cost, such as scavenger hunts, picnics, and movie nights at home. A licensed therapist, Allison Gibault, who counsels Gen Z clients in New York City, said splitting tabs, sharing Ubers, and buying their own drinks have become the standard. I don't even think they notice if their date is cheap the way that my peers and I would absolutely notice. Money, however, often becomes the third wheel. According to Intuit, a third of Americans have ended a relationship over finances. And if we really dig down on stuff, I would imagine that third would probably rapidly skyrocket to about 2/3. And 44% of Gen Z daters say that they'd only go out with somebody who earns more than they do. There you go. I want to see that broken down by sex. Sabrina Romanoff, a New York-based psychologist and relationship expert, the dating app Hilly, said that these financial dynamics aren't new, but they've intensified. Historically, women tend to date men of equal or greater education or income. It's normally always greater, because if you're on equal footing, you better have an upward trajectory. Otherwise, your only trajectory is going to be out of the fucking relationship. Today, dating has become increasingly transactional, she added. Yeah, no, exactly, because there's just simply such a plethora of opportunity for women out there. Like I said before, they have have guys saved in their phone based on what they can provide them. In the past, the first date might have led to the hope of a future together or a potential relationship, whereas the more cynical daters may have lower expectations, such as a free drink, free dinner, free ride somewhere else to go get plowed out by Tyrone. Meanwhile, you'll just leave old Billy Beta over there in the corner, just, hoping and dreaming, just stringing them along. The goal of getting free meals, drinks, or even vacations was prevalent when I was in college, said Jibo, back about, in the Stone Age. She recalled in the early 2000s Sex in the City era in New York City, when she and her friends would often hustle men to pick up the tab for dinner or drinks. Yeah, so there you go. That's why you're getting such terrible advice from this chick, because she's just some old washed up hoe, now realizing that, oh shit, all of my bad feminist takes, ended up producing a lifetime of suffering. But now, instead of helping out everybody else, I just want to act like a crab in a bucket and drag everybody else down so they're just as miserable, pathetic as I am. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.